All right, so what we got here? All right, so daily's in a bit of a range here. Let's put the 4 hour. Four hours also in a range. So over here. There's a 1 hour. Gold, gold, gold. Goldie gold. Go down to the 30-minute. We have a zone here in the 30-minute. We have a resistance right here that if we break, we can continue up. Let's see how much. 43 pips, that's clean range to move up. And then if we break below, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Don't like it, man. Unless we break below this zone here. If we break below this zone, just clean traffic to the left. So just look at the 15-minute. Solid up with that. This candle might just come down, but this candle's coming way down. Way downtown. A 30-minute close week, and the next one broke the low. Yep. 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 See.
Taking my reject.
Nah, it's too late to look at. So right here, trade. Yo, share the stream rate.
What'd you say, bro?
Share the stream.
I am.
Huh?
I am.
Share it on your
Oh,
phone.
share the stream. Share the stream.
So we're pretty much just waiting for a buy above 1929, 910. There's clean traffic. This candle right here is clean traffic here to the left. It's about 40 pips of clean range. Yep, 35 pips. It's more than enough. And then I don't really want to take a trade inside of this range, nor the next, because you see how this is all choppy here to the left. It's no bueno. This right here, it's not clean traffic. But if we break below this, look at the difference. We look to the left here, we got a one clean solid candle. It's about 30 pips. Got 31 pips. Possibly continue down and fill this wick here. So that is what we are waiting for. The waiting game. The 4 hour is bullish. The 1 hour is bullish, kind of rejecting. 30 minutes rejecting bearish. 15 minutes. So just gotta sit tight and wait for a confirmation here. In 3 minutes, it's gonna be the New York Open. So there's volume at that time, so we could see a push up or down. So just gotta wait. Oh, check the news. All right, the news. So we got, there's no dollar news in our session today, so should be easy. Nothing going on there. 28 seconds in New York Open. See what kind of volume we're working with today. Oh. Yo, you cloned me hard last night. Bro, I woke up dumb thirsty and I drank from that shit and it had those stupid chia seeds. I thought I was eating like ants or something for a second. You bamboozled me.
Or the foozles.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so tired.
Go get coffee, guys.
Sounds so terrible. I'll go put like harboring it.
think a sell below this could work out as well. So, man, bro. So you want to know? Remember I told you my AC broke?
UAC broke. I didn't even know.
I don't even know why I told you that
When did you tell me that?
yesterday.
I didn't hear.
Bro.
So what happened?
I think we called the AC guy, and there was a fucking plastic bag blocking the one of the ducts on the bottom, and they're
Nice.
coming out. So stupid.
Did that cost you or what?
No guy.
Yeah.
Our AC guy has been friends with us with my mom for like 30 years.
Mm.
Oh shit. Hey. Make the coffee. Rebuild. I do this. Close the door, all right? Oh goodness gracious. I think we got a candle below this. I think it'd be a good sell.
Yeah,
Because
for the continuation.
yeah, because the 30-minute closed bearish and left this wick. So maybe this candle comes down, hits the wick fill, but then the problem is we have 30-minute support here. It's like tricky.
It's more in the 15-minute.
It's tricky because there's like clean range here, but then there's like support here. So it's definitely not the greatest chance. See the 1 hour. 1 hour is super bullish too. I don't know. I know what I'm gonna take this off because look at this 1 hour wicks here. I don't like that. I think I'd much rather for a sell below or down here. 30-minute. I think a better sell instead of that would be it just depends how much range is left because if this candle comes down like around over here, then we're like
So
sitting.
there's 15-minute closes, yeah.
Because then if 15-minute closes around over here, then we could come down like, you know, at least 24 pips before it could possibly reject. So I'm gonna wait it out. And we have this wick here to the left as well. 1 hour. I'm only truly interested in buys. Like buys above here is super clean. The 4 hour is very bullish too. It's kind of rejecting, but it's daily's bearish though. It's like in the middle, you know. It's we need a confirmation because if not, we're gonna get wicked up. I'm gonna patiently wait for this drink. Join you. Join que Tony. Has GG done something? No.
The 1 hour is bearish.
I mean now, like the candle open, but all the past candles have closed bullish. There's like a
For
one.
past 3 hours.
It's same.
But it looks like it's made a resistance. Or it's trying to make a resistance.
Trying to. It hasn't made anything. There's no bearish close. But this zone that we want to break above to take buys, it's also a 1 hour zone. So I think a close would be above that. Yeah, like not anticipating that. You know. So if we do close above here, it's like cleaner. Let's see where this 15-minute candle closes now. 2 minutes. A possible sell here. Like 14, 15 pips stop. rejecting. Yeah, because you know why? If the 15-minute close is bearish, then maybe we can anticipate the 30-minute filling this wick and continuing. Makes sense to me. See how the candle closes. The music just got all climactic too. That's funny.
I kind of lost. I don't hear it. I don't think I hear it.
Oh, you don't hear it?
It's like it very down the low.
You don't hear it?
I hear it, but it's a little low.
Yeah, but I don't want it loud.
Lower a little.
Now lower it.
Yeah.
This guy. I don't hear it and then lower it. All right, now next candle breaks the low of this 15-minute. I'm gonna put a sell in, anticipating price to continue down. Let's see. Let me put my sell stop here, open count. All right. So I've put in an order to when this candle, this is what we're looking for right here. This candle right here comes down below this area, it's gonna trigger me a sell, and we're anticipating price to look something like this. Leave a wick up, start breaking below, and continue down. That's what we're looking for right there. We're still not in any trade. But if price starts breaking above this candle here, I'm gonna take off the order. Just because I want price to respect this and break the low, because if it doesn't break this, then it's just raining. If it doesn't respect these wicks up here.
Could be a chance because I mean that could be a.
I'm saying that's my plan for this.
No, I'm saying
that I don't love it.
That could be a possibility what you just said about it ranging, because if you look at the 5-minute, the last two 5-minute candles were like weak bearish candles. But since we're going by the 15, we're expecting continuation on the price.
See, look, the 30-minute. Look in the 30-minute, because this 30-minute rejected the zone, so failed to break through, and now this 30-minute is rejecting the area as well, even after a 15-minute close bearish. So I think that price is setting up, either it could range or price is setting up to break above the zone. So we'd have to wait. Yeah. Just gotta wait. Yeah, I'm taking off this order. I don't think that's the play. It's coming back down. Let's respect it. How big would the stop be up there? Not bad, 14 minutes. The thing I don't like is the candle closed on support. Like it didn't really break the zone either. Nah, I'm staying away from that, bro. I'm good on that. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's way better possibilities. Besides, if price does come down, it'll most likely like continue later on into the session below this zone. So I think I'd rather wait for that. Because if this was like purely clean candles, I'd be 100%. But just I don't like that this candle didn't close below support. There's a wick here, it's choppy here. You know, not a lot of range. It could definitely go though, 100%. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna miss this one.
I'll give it a chance. We break
It can
some
definitely work. I think it's a decent setup. If you want to share your screen, so you share your trade.
Just leave the risk reward that you had drawn out. Leave it there just in case it breaks.
Look, there it goes. Did you get in?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, Brody. Be quick to manage in case it doesn't go my way.
If I were you, I'd watch this rejection like this wick right here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yep. What a fucking. I'm so glad I stayed out of that. I mean, it could still go, but I really didn't like it.
Very reduced half of the risk, so I would say. What the fuck?
Ah, this coffee's so good, bro. See how the 5-minute looks. Oh, it's coming down. All the previous 5-minute close bullish.
Okay, so we're going right now. I'm only running half right now because I wanted to reduce risk. So
I mean, and it could reject right here too, so you gotta be careful.
yeah, I'm gonna put stop loss at entry, and then if it snaps back, I'm gonna close full.
It'll probably push a little bit more, but it's gonna reject it.
I close full because it's a sketchy area. Wait, did I close full? Dale, it's just not fucking letting me close full.
Just connect that.
Oh, you know what's fire?
What?
My shit didn't close half when I went to close out, so I got the full 10. I just got like a small 10 pip trade.
Very well.
But that's terrible because imagine the shit would have taken me out in full.
So guys, we had this idea. My friend here took it. I kind of stayed away from it. Look at that. It's coming down hard now. Our whole reasoning was that this 30-minute candle closed bearish, meaning it closed, that price tried to come down, but it rejected the zone. So we said, okay, if we dissect it in the 15-minute, we had a bearish candle close right here, right? We said that if this candle closed bearish, even though it didn't break support, we could anticipate that this next 30-minute candle would keep pushing and fill this wick. And that's exactly what happened. I stayed away from it because of certain things I didn't love. And that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you miss it, but you learn from certain moves, so next time I see a setup, I'll definitely give it a chance. But just like it worked out, it wasn't the highest probability setup, but it was definitely a decent idea. So
Yeah, I got out of that trade a little quick just because I was a little uncertain, just because there was a lot of wicks around the area. And I think there's also a big chance of rejection around where price is about right now. But just like it could reject, it could definitely continue to around 1922-ish. So let's see how this candle finishes to play out. It doesn't reject. I was able to secure 10 pips when I went to manage the trade, because I was in drawdown like around 5 pips. I went to close half, but I guess it didn't go through. The order of closing didn't go through.
that was a pretty clean setup.
Yeah.
A pretty clean setup. Look, we see that rejection right there. That's why you have to, take your profits when you can too, because people get in trades, they're in profit, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna got a Lambo and this shit. X is the profit. Imagine.
Go to the moon.
Yeah.
I wonder where my close half didn't work. When I tried to close 4 at like 14, it wasn't letting me either. That's why I caught a little bit less.
So guys, if this candle manages to close, see here, if I'm looking at 30-minute. If this candle manages to close here below this gray area that I have, it's 4 minutes left. I'm gonna take a sell, anticipating price to continue, because now there's no doubt in my mind, because you look at the 30-minute and it's super clean. Right here, this candle, it's super clean. There's no wicks on it, no rejection. So if we manage to close below this zone, we can continue, we can anticipate that price will continue down without a problem.
I think I'll do a second leg right there. I feel like you maybe want to
make. If it closes below, absolutely. I think so. Yes. It's gonna be 8:30 close. 8:30.
Just thinking that after like a long leg like that, I might want to make a resistance before it continues. But
then it just will be range. All it did was just break below the range. That's it. Now it's rejected.
rejection.
4 hours rejecting super hard, and daily is also bearish. So, that trade also could have worked out too, because the fact that the daily time frame is bearish. So by the time price built a resistance and closed bearish, it just followed the daily candle. It's very important to be on the side of the trend as well. You have volume. When volume comes in, it goes in the trend's favor. So you never want to be against the trend with a lot of volume. It's just, it's sketchy. You're just playing with fire. But yeah, if price closes anywhere in this range or over here, I would need to see a close, below or back above. I would only take a sell if this candle were to close under here, which I doubt that it'll do, because now it's in like a rejection zone. Let's see, 2 minutes to close.
It's always best to wait for something that looks almost like obvious. and it's better to miss out trades that look that might look appealing, but they don't necessarily look like the ultimate setup. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh, yesterday after we got off, gold rocketed hard.
Let me close my curtain. See this rejection here? Oh, we have candles trying to flip. Get the 15 minutes flipping bullish. So this could have been a liquidity grab, maybe to set up for buys above the zone. Yeah, price closed bullish. This next candle is probably likely to continue, but you know, no trades in that range. Gotta wait for a breakout.
Wow, that 30-minute candle rejected back into that range.
Yep. See, and if you would have not taken profits at the zone right here, Mercaturi, you would have gotten stopped out, no profits. So you gotta secure rejection zones. I don't know what people think of life. That price just pushes without stopping just because they're in a trade.
Like we pushing pips.
Oh, there's a lot of volume. Price is moving hard right now.
It says on this one.
Look at the 5 minute.
No noticias.
Oh, there's no news. I checked that off the. Yeah, really good business.
Whenever I look at your screen, whenever I look at your screen, I try to close the ads on the bottom of the left screen. It's just so annoying. Because I get that shit too on my trading view.
I gotta get that app logged in.
Does that work on it? I think it might, because I think I used to have the ad blocker, but when I updated my computer, I think I lost it. I have it.
Yeah, look, guys, you see, Remember, Ali, you said you were trying to make a resistance. It failed. Price is really bullish. So, it could just be ranging. But until this candle closes,
Oh
we
no.
won't know what's going on. 30-minute is extremely bearish, but it keeps rejecting. I mean, I would love if this candle just rips down, breaks this wick, and closes below this. I'd take an easy sell right there. Yeah, that's the only thing I like the 5-minute on is if we break above that resistance to take buys. But other than that, I gotta wait for a bigger time frame candle, 30-minute. Because on the lower time frames, it's just wicks everywhere. Ah, coffee was so good. I needed that. I needed that. The 4-hour closes in 25 minutes. So if 4-hour closes very weak bullish or even bearish, then for sure, price is gonna rip down 100%. Daily is extremely bearish. Weekly is bullish but rejecting. Man, we're just flip-flopping. It's crazy. Gold's been very wacky this month.
Especially in times like these, it's always best to wait for like the market open times for like between 8:30, 9:30. So usually the times that like volume pushes a lot. So it's easier to get. It's most of the times it's easier to get in and out of the trades, especially when it's like ranging like this. And when it's ranging like this, obviously you want to wait for your confirmations. Otherwise, you're gonna get clapped.
Clapaduni.
A clap don't.
Man, it kind of sucks. We started streaming and gold started like getting a little like consolidation. I hope that next.
Thanks this month, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm just saying, like I wish we would have started streaming the week before we started streaming, bro. That week before we started streaming, I was catching 40 pips like 5 days straight. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. This price was just flying, bro.
Actually, what people gotta understand is that like markets go through cycles, and when it's slow like this, I mean, I think it's fine that we missed those days with that we didn't stream those days, because now like it's way tougher to trade on a slow market than it is on a.
Yeah, you gotta have more discipline to stay away from certain trades. Like for example, the trade that Ale took there, like it was a decent setup, but in the back of my mind, the market's been like kind of slow, and it was like a lot of rejection near the zone. So I decided to stay away consciously to, realistically looking at the chart, that's not the best possible thing that could happen today, but other than that, when the market is flying, it's just so easy to identify a trade. It's like you don't even got to think about it. Even if you get in kind of late or kind of early, just volume is so crazy that kind of just works out. But you can't take that mindset to a slow market like this, where you think price is gonna fly. And look, price has been ranging. Like, yeah, it's came down, but it goes back up to like where it opened. So, if you're not managing your trades or not taking profits early or anything like that, you're gonna lose. And then if you start over trading and start getting crazy, there goes your account. So,
And it's
gotta
good
keep
that, I mean,
cool head.
it's
Cool
good
head.
that they maintain the discipline to not follow me into a trade,
Yeah, exactly.
because it's very easy to get talked into a trade,
Yeah.
and
Because
especially when it's not your idea, or like when you're already thinking that it's
no,
not
it
gonna
was
be
my idea, 100%. Like I said it, but I thought it was sketchy.
yeah, like you didn't think it was the best possible setup.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
when it's like that, like you just gotta stay out, like,
Yeah, it's way better. Like you take your confidence to another level because it's that your mind gets messed up if you like think something and then somebody says, nah, this is how it is, and then you're like, you're right, and then like whether it works out or it doesn't, you didn't follow your plan. And trading's all about following your plan. It's about making a decision and sticking to it and learning from that decision whether it was the right one or the wrong one. That's what people don't know. And I think that is the toughest part about trading, just having a plan. You know how many times, like when we first started trading, you know how many times I had a plan, got on the charts, and I said, to hell with that plan. You know what I mean? So, that just doesn't work.
And when we started trading, we were kind of like, I mean, I think it was mostly more on my side that sometimes you take like trades that were my idea and they didn't work out, and then you're like, fuck, why did I listen to you?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's called getting FOMO, like fear of missing out. Like you don't think of something and then somebody says something and then you want to make money. So in your head, you're like, that makes sense. So, you lose and then you're like, you blame the other person when you can't blame the person because, you were the one who made the decision, and it's just dumb.
And vice versa. Like, uh, when we started to, they've had a pretty good win-lose ratio. Like, had a pretty good consistency. But sometimes, I'd kind of base it off of that, and I'll go with his trade. And when it didn't work out, I was like, shit. And then, like, let's say I didn't manage it or whatever, I was like already like in a bad like mindset. And then, he, like, at that point, I'm like, nah, you know what? Like, let me try to be disciplined or whatever, and like, not trade. And then he would get in another trade, and then he'll get a fat ass win, and I'm like, shit, I should have like gotten in.
It's
So
just
you
like a
can't think of
vicious
that.
cycle because then you like whatever thought you have, you don't trust it. You trust like someone else's thought. So it's it keeps messing with you. Because then the one day you decide, you're like, all right, you know what? You won the last one. I'm gonna follow you. Then you're like, you take the someone else's idea, you lose, and then you're like, I'm never listening to that person again. And then like you just have to think for yourself. You really do, like, getting advice and listening to what other people have to say is all fine and good and take it into consideration. But if you have an idea, just try it. If you don't over risk, like if you don't risk way too much, you manage your trade and you have a freaking stop loss. Some people have a mental stop loss. Okay, good luck with that. Gold, I've seen gold rip 100 pips. 100 pip move can rip your account in half if your position is oversized or you don't have a stop loss. Anything wild can happen. NFP, man, you guys want to hear a crazy story? I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. So for those of you who don't know what NFP is, it's a worldwide news about pretty much about how the economy is, right? So it's the non-farm employment payroll. So like everyone who is not a farmer, pretty much all jobs across the United States, how all that is doing. So when that news comes out, the moment it comes out, there is no time for you to react. Like price will fly, right? So the way you trade the news is that news is you set buy stops and sell stops. It's a little risky, of course, but whichever way price moves, price will activate your order and go that way, right? I personally don't like doing it on gold anymore because it's just too crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So, I finally got in my trading together. This was a while back. And I thought I was the shit, ego through the roof. I know everything, nobody knows more than me, whatever. Terrible mindset to have when it comes to the charts. You're gonna get humbled real quick. So NFP was coming out, it was like 8:26. It comes out right at 8:30, the first Friday of every month. And I go in with way too big of a lot size. I put buy stops and sell stops, right? On gold. So when the news came out, price shot up 100 pips and it shot down 100 pips and then it shot back up like a fuck ton of pips. It was some ridiculous like thing that I've never seen. So both my positions got activated, the buy and the sell. It went all the way down, took out the buy, went all the way up, took out the sell. You don't know how much I lost? I lost $4,700 in like 3 seconds. 3 seconds. I'm not even joking. So for those people that you're seeing that have a mental stop loss or whatever, yo, that shit does not exist, bro. They don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna tell you like that. And I want to let you guys know that I literally, Alec can vouch for this. I literally just sat there and cried and stared at the screen. I just literally crying. It was crazy. It was some crazy shit. I like this, like literally me talking about it, it gets me emotional because this, like the money, whatever, money comes and goes. But those experiences are like what toughen you and show you what works and what doesn't on the chart. Because it's like, bro, 4 grand.
More than losing the money. It was more so like all the progress. Like I was like a month full of profits.
More. It was like 2-3 months of just hard work, dedication, freaking consistency, discipline, all gone. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Imagine how that feels. It feels pretty bad. So gotta keep a cool head when it comes to this shit. Is not easy at all. You just gotta,
you gotta be very patient with your journey. Like not try to skip through, not try to over risk because the setup looks immaculate. Like it's just like just take it one day at a time. It's a good setup, all right? Take it as it is, and don't over risk.
And everyone's guilty of this. When you first get into trading, you follow all these guys who are Forex traders between quotations, and they're all whipping Lambos and Rolls Royces and flexing bands at the strip club. And you're like, I want to be that guy, but little do you know that guy has a signal group with 2,000 people and they're paying him $200 a month. That guy's not trading shit. He's just there sending these signals that could work out. I'm not saying the guy doesn't know how to trade, but that guy's not risking any real money. He's sending out signals that possibly could work, and maybe they work, maybe they don't. Who cares? He's bringing 200 grand a month just off of a signal, So
like, show me your track record.
Yeah, type. So I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean they're doesn't mean they're bad people. They came up with a really good business idea, sure, but they portray themselves as like all that money they have is because they're trading, and it just isn't. There is people who are really doing it for real, and you could see the difference. So one is just trying to lure more people into their chat with fancy shit. Another one's being transparent, showing results, and not charging for signals. So because they don't need to. So price is breaking above here. Let's see what's going on.
That could be a good move up.
No, this is the move of the day if it closes above here. This 5-minute candle. I said candle. And this 5-minute, that cloundo. That was the NFP joint, the cloundo joint.
Yeah. We're setting up really nicely.
This 5-minute candle closes here. I'm gonna take a bite.
Looks like it made a support on the 30-minute.
Gotta wait. Gotta wait for that candle to close. 2 minutes.
Well, candle on a 15-minute close, but the candle might just leave from there.
You also already took a trade, so take it safely if you're gonna take another.
Yeah, type.
You know what though? I think if this 15 minutes starts to break above this wick, it's just gonna take off. But I'm really gonna wait for that close because
Yeah, bro.
it's a little bit of rejection, so I'd rather not chance that.
I remember that like
Look at that rejection. You gotta wait.
I remember that the previous 4-hour candle was bearish.
Not only this is also a 1 hour resistance here. So better to wait.
I think we definitely yield a really nice trade. It's very patient.
One minute. Thirty seconds. For the 5 minutes close. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna ride up. Oh yeah. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, wait.
Okay, wait.
5 seconds. Okay, once this next candle breaks above, I'm gonna take a buy. Right. Stop loss 19.29. Right there. Mm, 15 minute. Make sure I have the right stop loss here. This is, let's see,
And it would have been good to wait for
the wick down.
a week down.
That's fine.
Just manage the trade quickly, bro.
Yeah.
Right, rejection.
So 1 hour. This is really close to my stop. I have it like right here, like 2 pips on this. So right now what I'm counting on is for this candle, this 5 minute candle, to respect this area that we broke above and to retrace, break above the previous candle and continue up. So let's see what happens. See what price is that? 1928.63. 1928.6. Where's my stop? Right here. There's my stop. It's a 16 pip stop. That's not bad.
Oh, that shit rejected hard.
I was stopped out. So where I messed up here was when the 5 minute closed above was good. But what I should have waited for, because I got in right when the candle opened, it broke above and I got in. What I should have waited for, that would have been way better, was wait for this next candle to leave this wick, meaning it tried to break up, started coming down, and then now, if it breaks back above this high, now it's a much better confirmation of it moving up because it tried to push down, respected it, and then it would have moved up. So that was a little technical error, execution error there, but I'm gonna wait to see if this 15-minute candle can close above, or if the 5 minute can make a support here, like a new support breaking back above to continue up. But wow, look at that snapback. That's crazy. And
The
if
problem
I
too
would
is
have
that
waited, if I would have waited for the 5 minute to do this, to come down first, then to break above, I would have never gotten in that trade. So you gotta wait for the candles to also, like, it's good that you wait for a confirmation, but then the next candle you want it to kind of retest what just happened. So like, if we would have waited for this candle to come down and then it's like the candle says, okay, I can't push any lower and it breaks above the previous candle, then you have a much better chance of price continuing, because if it's not coming down, it's gonna go up, especially after we broke a zone that we wanted to break on the lower time frame, especially that it's on the lowest time frame, the 5 minute. Because if the 15 minute closes above, then it's a lot more likely to just push up without retest. So
yeah, the thing too is that on the bigger time frame, we've gotten like a little bit of rejection from that area. So is it, like there's gonna be the 30-minute close
and the
next
1 hour.
and the 1 hour. And since price has been like ranging around that area in 30 minutes, it's probably best wait for like a 15-30 minute confirmation. So I was a little iffy. I wanted to wait maybe for like the 15.
My mistake wasn't that I executed on the 5 minute, it's that I didn't wait for the retest on the 5 minute. That was my mistake, because then I would have never even gotten in. But look up, price is pushing up now. And the 5 minute, look, it's building that support I was talking about.
Yeah.
So we'll see if this 15-minute candle gives me a close back above, and I'll give this trade another chance, because there's so much potential for this trade to work out. But I have to wait for the close now, because 5 minute could reject from here, 30-minute. Yeah, gotta wait.
That stop would be pretty big if you were to get triggered above the.
Yeah, it's like if I take a trade right now, the only place that it would make sense to put it would be below this candle, and this is a 20 pip stop with price hasn't even closed back above, so it's just really sketchy. Just gotta wait. I'm gonna wait these 3 minutes, and if it gives me a chance to get in the trade, great. And if I miss it, then I'll probably call it for the day.
But GJ has been moving, bro.
Huh?
GJ has been moving. Look at GJ.
Has been moving for real?
Yeah, look at the 4 hour.
Damn. Maybe we could start looking at GJ again. Oh, but this was at 5, 6, 7. Good on that.
I mean, I like World better now. Like I've gotten used to it, but yeah, for a while GJ was like ranging for.
But guys, look, you see how like you can't lose your cool when you take a loss. Because look, say I would have taken a loss, right? And then I saw this candle breaking back above, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna shoot up now. I get in, like not waiting for a close, boom, I get stopped again. And then they do it again and again and again. And it's just vicious. Can't. It's terrible like that. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. See where price closes. It's gonna be 30-minute close here. 5-minute close. minute to candle close. See how we close. It's freezing. The air is all like with maintenance, and now it's like blowing super cold at like 70.
Maybe you remove the bag from it.
No, but it still needed they also did a maintenance on it. Like they cleaned all the coils and everything. So now it's blowing way colder.
The polar ice caps are not melting anymore.
Like, it's gonna be 9 now, so still no candle close yet. I'll be back. Boom, we're just waiting.
Yeah, but
And price has rejected this zone right here, 1929, 910 so much. That's why price is pushing down. Look at all these candles that tried to break above, rejected, broke, try to break above, rejected, try to break above, rejected. So either we're gonna see a push down, and I wouldn't mind a push down, but we need to close below the zone. The 4 hour close, the 4 hour close bullish. So same how I took that loss on the 5 minute, that I didn't wait for the next candle to retest and then break the high. I think the same situation is happening here where the 4 hour is retesting, right? And once it starts to go up and fill this wick, if we can get the close above this zone, then we could take a buy to fill this candle here to the left. So we just gotta be patient, see if it sets up right. So price seems like it just wants to push down. So see if it gives us a chance with a close. Fill this candle here to the left. 34. So you gotta be patient. Look at this rejection here. Gotta be patient. Look at that rejection. See if this 15-minute gives us a close here below the zone. Then we could probably continue down all the way to the next zone. Needs to close though. All right, 3 minutes till the candle closes. Let's see.
What's going on here?
Waiting
A
for this
rejection.
15-minute candle to close. Because after all that rejection, I think the 15-minute candle can break this zone where it's just gonna push down really hard.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. That was probably the thing too. The trend. It's way easier to catch a trade on the trend than against it. They probably get a really nice volume push at 9:30 or a little bit before 9:30. I would have fake out on the 5 minute.
Yep. And that all could have easily been avoided if I would have waited for the retest of the candle and then to continue. So, there's some tighten up on there. See if this candle manages to close below here. If not, then, still no trade. Oh, still nothing. Still no candle close below that. Looks like I'm waiting till 9:30.
Look, cause I'm reading.
Oh,
I've been like going at like this past week that that we've been trading. I've been just like eating through the chapters of this shit.
All right, guys, I'm just waiting these 8 minutes here. It's gonna be 9:30. That's the NYSE Open, the New York Stock Exchange. That is where we'll see the most volume in this session, especially on gold. So my whole idea right now is to not take a trade until that time. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left. The only other trade that I will take is a candle closing bearish, really strong with a lot of volume. I'm gonna anticipate the next candle to continue down to the next zone with the 9:30 volume. But yeah, that's about the only thing that I would consider because buys is not looking like it's gonna play out anymore. Something drastic would have to happen. Candles would have to flip, close above, and I don't think that's what's going on. Plus, daily time frame is bearish, so we could, maybe with the volume could fill this daily candle to the left. 4-hour candles bearish as well. So I'm gonna wait till that time. That's gonna be the absolutely best time to take a trade. I'm gonna have the volume in my favor and see if we can make up that loss that we took at the beginning of the stream. Well, that I took. 'It's just crazy. Like I have not seen gold range like this in a long time. Like price has been in between this area and this area since the session. Since 6 a.m. 6, 7, 8, 9. Jesus. The old rangy muggy.
I think at 10, if it doesn't happen by 9:30, by 10, should like yesterday.
Yeah. Five more minutes. Uh, All right, minute 30 to close. See how this candle closes. One minute left. 1 minute. Set up the risk reward to see how much we'd be risking if price closed like right here. Stops above the zone. 11 pips. That's a great stop loss, actually. $20 here. So once again, once this candle closes, the next one to break the low, I'm going to take a sell. $5 here till the close. Okay. Here we go. Once it breaks the low. Retesting. Okay, here we go. It's rejecting now. Breaking the low. All right, I am in a sell now. Here we go. Price is moving down. Let's go, baby. Price is pushed hard. Let's go. Come on. It's kind of rejecting a bit. Volume should keep pushing though. Come on. Come on, come on. Everything looks really good to continue down. Gotta be patient here. How's the 5 minute looking? Let's see. 5 minute, okay. Go down. 2 minute. Getting a little bit of rejection here, but we're going by the 30-minute time frame, so it should continue. We'll see. It's a lot of wicks here to the left. We're just counting on volume to push down right now. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. There you go. Come on. Come on down. There you go. There you go. Right there, I'm going to close half of my position. I secure half at 10 pips. And now I put my stop loss at entry, meaning now if price comes back up to where I entered, I get taken out at 0. And price is just pushing now. Beautiful. Go, 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 go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Well, I'm anticipating price to continue down to this target that I have, this yellow line, 19,2800. We're up 14 pips right now, 15 as we speak. I'm getting ready. Oh my God, let's go. That's 30 pips. Your boy calls him. Your boy calls him. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Prices came down. And see, I had to wait this whole time for this move right here because I needed the volume. Look how much it messed around before it went. But imagine without the volume, it would have just never pushed. So I took a loss to begin with, kept my head cool, waited for the perfect opportunity, and I struck. You know, today I didn't profit. I just broke even. I recovered for the loss. But that's how it is, you know. I didn't lose, and tomorrow's another day. That was an excellent trade. I mean, I waited for everything to be my favorite. Volume, candles, structure, everything was just perfect. So yeah, with that, I end the stream. I hope whoever watched learned something and enjoyed it. And feel free to message me anywhere, my Instagram, my socials, YouTube, anything. Any questions you guys may have or concerns about our channel or anything, feel free to just send a message. Doors are open. All right, guys. Take it easy and have a wonderful day. The deuces, G.